Hi, Denny. I'm Dami. Thank you for taking time to speak with me today. I'm the hiring manager for the role and a product manager at Joko. This call is just to learn a bit about yourself and your experiences and answer any questions you might have about this role or about Joko. Does that sound good to you?
Yes.
Okay, let's get into the questions. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, please?
I'm Danny. My background is in engineering, and I'm currently doing my master's in engineering design. And I've been designing for about 4 years, working on both B2B to B2C products across both mobile and web platforms. I've also predominantly worked in financial services, and I love, being at the forefront of problem solving, which is essentially what drew me to, Joko, just the opportunity to be able to, make, impact on consumers' lives.
Excellent. Can you describe your design process to me?
My design process typically begins with, an understanding of the problem through user research, stakeholder interviews, and user interviews. I then, synthesize the information into user personas and journey maps to identify pain points and opportunities for our product to, make improvements. Then I move into ideation where I explore various solutions and then I prototype them and share that with, both users and stakeholders for feedback and also test the effectiveness with users, and that informs like, my iterations. And the cycle typically just continues until the solution effectively address our user needs and the business goals.
Oh, that's great. How do you collaborate with developers and other team members?
Collaboration is integral to my design process, ensuring that, the design is user-friendly and also feasible. So I like to involve everyone from the outset of the project. Just gives other team members and developers a sense of ownership and reduces back and forth. And throughout the design, I maintain open lines of communication through stand-ups, design reviews, and ad hoc sections. I also leverage my prototypes to, to show how concept work and also to get feedback, which I then use to, test with users. Then moving to Figma, which is the tool for designing, I, organize all my design files and hand that over to the developers. And, during the handoff, include, like design specifications and everything that they need. And even after I've done that, I try to stay engaged, just to address any, difficulties or challenges that will come up during development and ensure that, the implementation stays true to the intended design.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Can you tell me about a time you had to convince stakeholders about a design decision you made?
In a previous project, I proposed a new navigation design that was initially met with skepticism. So what I did was I went, into research mode. I checked other businesses, competitor analysis, what are they doing right? What could we improve? And I also prototyped, my results and my concepts, just to demonstrate that it's effective and efficient. So I presented this data in the context of our own project and business goals and user needs, which also facilitated the discussion with the stakeholders in which they were able to see the value from the user's perspective. And I also made sure to, back that up with data, in the sense that if we go in this direction, here's how, it would impact our business metrics like our user retention and click-through rates. And ultimately the decision was data-driven, and we eventually successfully implemented the navigation, which improved our users' engagement and also drove business outcomes.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much for answering all my questions. Before we round up the call, do you have any questions for me about the role or about Joko?
Yes, so I was wondering what key skills are you typically looking for, in the designer that is going to join the company?
So we're majorly looking for collaborative and strong visual design skills. Basically, somebody that can speak to the needs of the users and translate it into a beautiful UI, and also someone that has a great working skill with team members because you're going to be working in a collaborative environment. But yeah, that's majorly what we're looking for. And thank you very much for taking time to speak with me today, Danny. The next steps, the recruiter is going to get back to you on that in a couple of days, and I hope to hear back from you. And I wish you luck in your experience.
Okay, thank you so much. It was nice meeting you, and have a lovely day.
Thank you.